Yo, what's up guys, it's Corix here, and in this video we're basically going to be trying different trading sites. Thank you to this guy on Twitter for giving me the idea. Huge shout out to him, go follow him. I'll leave the link into the description. So there are a lot of these trading sites out there, and in this video we're going to be trying skinsmonkey, swapgg, tradeit.gg, pirateswap, and CS.Money. Those are some of the biggest sites, and we're basically going to be calculating how much of a cash loss we're going to be taking each trade, as I know some of you could be interested in that, and we're going to be finding the worst market and the best market to trade your skins on. So the reason I'm making this video is that a lot of new players are basically getting promoted these sites to them. And no hate to the YouTubers who promote this. It is a great way of showing love to your favorite content creator by using that code. But I know some people who've had a really bad time on this and basically feeling scammed because it is kind of shocking, especially if you lose up to 30% of your money on one fucking trade. So we will be inputting these two skins worth $263 and $67. As these skins are fairly liquid, and mind you, this is real money that they're worth. This is on CS Float, where you can basically sell for real money. So our two skins in total is worth $330. This is the first site, skinsmonkey, which is basically sponsoring every CS YouTuber on the planet. These skins net us $473. And I've taken these two skins as an example, as they are also fairly liquid and they were pretty close to the price. So I made this Excel sheet to showcase this and make it more visual and also calculate our losses. So our skins again, $330 worth, and our first offer, the Imperial Plate, which is $226, which is a massive 31% loss. And mind you, if you did this on CS Float, for example, you'll be losing 2%. The second offer is a bit better. It's the Ursa Stopler Phase 4 Factory New, which is worth $280 cash, and that is only a 15% loss. So this is quite interesting, as it is quite a huge difference in percentage loss, but as a bare minimum you'll probably be losing 15% and upwards to 30%. Now the next site is swapgg, also a pretty huge market, not as aggressive with their marketing, but still a really popular market. And these are the two items they will be offering. So swapgg, the first offer, a Bowie Doubler Phase 3 Factory New, which sits at around $253 at a 23% loss. So still pretty bad, but better than skinsmonkey. And the offer 2, Gloves Scarlet Shamak, field tested. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, please let me know down in the comments. Which sits at $275 at 16% loss. So the spread is quite close here compared to skinsmonkey, but it's still pretty horrible. So let's move on to tradeit.gg. This is actually a site I used when I was younger, so I'm actually pretty curious on how this goes. So we get these two skins. The Nomad Slaughter Factory New, $278 at a 15% loss, and the Talon Stained Well Warned at $273 at a 17% loss. So yeah, pretty close spread. Around a 15 to 20% loss probably on each trade, which is getting better. Now the next one is pirateswap. I've only seen this marketed a couple of times on YouTube videos, and I think they're one of the better ones. So we get these two items, Stiletto Blue Steel Factory New at a $292 pricing, which is an 11% loss. The offer 2 is a Falcon Doubler Factory New Phase 1 at $370 with only a 7% loss. So this is the lowest amount of loss we've seen in the video, which is 7%, and it's actually pretty decent for a trading site where you can get an instant trade. So huge shout out to pirateswap. Actually, if you want to use a trading site, use that. Now moving on to CS.Money. This is probably the biggest marketplace out there. This has been around for ages and it's been really huge. I remember back in the time in Denmark when you were buying skins, everyone priced it off of CS.Money with like a 60% pricing off for real cash. So yeah, it's basically the biggest, and I'm really interested to see how much they take off their customers. So the other one is a Bayo Blue Steel Minimal Wear at a $248 pricing and a 24% loss. And the offer 2 is a Hunter and Crimson Web Minimal Wear, $226 at a 31% loss. So I actually think this is the worst marketplace we've had in this video. Yeah, the spread is low and it's up at a minimum of 24%, where skinsmonkey is pretty bad as well, but you can also find some pretty good skins. So if we have to take anything away from this video, it is that you should definitely look up on prices, and maybe you should learn how to use CS Float. Drop a like and a comment if you want me to make a tutorial on how to use CS Float, and if you want the sheet, I will drop it in my Discord server, which I'll also be giving out OG ranks to the first 50 people who join as a appreciation. Yeah, basically just come in my Discord, you can have a chat, we can talk investments or whatever. So thank you for watching, smash like, smash subscribe, that would be fucking huge. Thank you so much, this has been Corix, bye.